Hi all, welcome to Decoding Nature's Law to my channel. This is the second part with respect to decoding nature's law in alliance with karma. So, decoding nature's law part 2 in English. As earlier I communicated in my first part, I was deciding to put a video in Tamil also for the first part, but however, later decided I will put a second part and combining part 1 and part 2 in Tamil after this video. Okay, welcome. So, whoever has yet to see my channel or see my channel and the part 1 of decoding of nature's law, I would advise them to go through that. So this will be little bit easier to understand. So it's better that if you can go through the first part and then move to the second part. Okay, according to the first part, as I said, the soul is the one which carries all the information with respect to uh, good deed as well as bad deed. So that is one which gets created based out of whatever data it has, and it moves on. So let me ask you one thing. So who appreciates or credits you for your good deeds, and who punishes you for the bad deeds? It's no one else, it's the soul within you. The soul within you has is the real one. The body where it is created is the one which is perishable. Okay, so the soul wants to evolve and goes to a next level. So definitely going to the next level, it has to erase all the data which has got, both data related to bad deeds as well as good deeds, and the soul should be very clean. Unless until it's clean, it cannot move to the other level. So what it does, the soul puts you in a place where you get punished for your bad deeds, as well as it puts you in a place where where you are benefited for the good deeds. And this is a formula. Okay, so whatever good deed you do, whatever bad deed you do, it's a formula, it's a rule. Accordingly, you have to face it. There is no other shortcut reaching out to the supernatural, the almighty we call, and just try to dilute the effects of the bad deed as well as increase the benefits of the good deed. It's not possible. Okay, if there is a supernatural and if there is an almighty, the supernatural and the almighty also would be in will be within the rule of the nature which it has created. So it cannot play a game outside the rule of the nature, because in that case, if the supernatural has got its personal wishes and whims or whatever it is to save someone or to punish someone hardly, that in that case we cannot call them as we cannot call it as a supernatural, because it's the very highest standard. So it obliges with respect to whatever it has created, if the supernatural or the almighty exists. But whatever may be the case, right now we are immaterial of the supernatural is there or not, we are obliged to play within the rule of the game. It's a formula. So no any nothing just doing whatever different beliefs have different things. Whatever you do to pacify the supernatural doesn't have any effect here. You have to face it. So in this case, every action has got a equal reaction. I will not say opposite, a equal reaction, because uh, that is the thumb rule. Yeah, with respect to physics also it is there, and with respect to physics along with karma it is also there. So you have to face it. So the objective of the soul is to go to the next level. How it will go to the next level? It has to erase all the information or all the data within itself which it carries, and and uh, and not only the bad data, even the good data. So everything should be perished and it should be a clean one so that the objective is reached. This is what I realized. So the thing over here is that, as I said earlier in my first part, all the souls in the world are good and they are interconnected. So they are interconnected, and uh, what I can say, like, they know what is going to happen or what is the scenario going forward. So every soul has got the solo objective of uh, evolving itself to the next level. So it's interconnected and getting evolved to the next level. So every soul is, as I said, every soul is interconnected and every soul has got the same goal to go to the next level. What does a soul do within a body is that soul interacts with the heart and mind. However, the soul, the details within the soul is encapsulated. So only what does the soul do? It interacts with the heart and mind, but however, the heart and mind will not be able, since it's encapsulated, the heart and mind will not be able to understand what is actual, what is the actual functionality there in the soul. So what does a soul do? Soul gives initiatives, or soul sends some messages, or soul triggers the heart and mind, and by which the heart and mind takes you into a position where either you get benefit or you get punished. So this is how it is. It's like a point blank scenario. So let me give an example of one very simple thing which everyone in our life would have seen. Right. For example, we there would be a person in your life that he is living quite far, and you think about him very rarely, very rarely. But in a case many of you would have encountered, you would be walking or you'd be driving or whatever it is. Suddenly, you might be thinking about that rare person, and that rare person is coming in front of you, and you say, "Just now I thought you came in front of me." Okay, so this is the other way about. The soul knows that the rare person is the very rare person is coming here or walking in front of you or whatever it is, but the soul makes the heart and mind to think about that person. It is not that the person came after you are thinking. The person is already there, coming. So the soul triggers your heart and mind to think about the person where there's a coincidence. So souls all are interconnected and all have the same objectives. So there is not, so no wrong among the soul. Why the soul wants to punish you? The soul wants to punish you how it is doing. So similar to this, the soul will trigger the heart and mind to put you, to induce you, or to make you go to a place or do a certain things or do certain other things, so that the soul knows what could be the outcome. You go there based out of the instructions from your heart and mind. You go there and you start doing something. And so in this case, it's not like a scripted one, like soul makes you go there and soul knows what will happen, nothing like that. Soul just induces into you into your scenario, and wherein you go there, and based out of whatever happens there, you decide if you are honest, truthful, and and take the difficult situation in a straightforward manner. That's good. But in the other side, the difficult situation has come because of the bad deeds of your previous karma, and you still do another bad deed to come out of that, then it gets accumulated. So the data gets changed. So it's not a scripted one. Again I'm telling, like, you go there, this will happen, the soul induces you to go there and you take the decision, and it's a free will. You take the decision, and based out of whatever decision you have taken, your data in the soul gets updated. There are two approaches here. One is just assume uh, white, I don't have a screen right now, but assume as a whiteboard, and as a soul, and one side all the all the data related to good karma, and the other side all the data related to bad karma. So bad karma, you do something, and if you are honestly facing the bad karma and coming out of that, then the bad karma already what is there in the soul, data in the soul, gets erased. But if you do something, still something more, still some more bad karma to come out of that, it gets piled up. Okay, there are two approaches. One is, just a minute. One is uh, as I said, all the souls are interconnected, and every soul knows what's going to happen. So we as individual human beings, we think that I am different and he is different, but all the souls are the same. Okay, uh, so soul of the highest person in the world as well as soul of the lowest person in the world are all the same. There is no difference. It's only the body and the other environmental changes, but with respect to soul, all the same. So it is like a matrix. Matrix means everything is interconnected, and there are two ways with respect to this. Like a person is induced by a soul, heart and head takes him to a situation where he has to face the result of his previous bad karma, but he again does a bad one and tries to come out of that. So what happens? So there are two approaches. One approach is that once that bad deed he does, just changes the algorithm or changes all the connections and all the matrices of the thing, because he is doing one more bad thing, and it is like it's very difficult to visualize. Everything gets changed dynamically, and everything is dynamic here, immaterial of whether this is true or false. Everything is dynamic here. So everything changes dynamic. Or if for that particular bad karma he does a bad thing, instead of doing a good thing and erasing the data, he does a bad thing. So the bad karma gets accumulated, and it comes in the data of the soul as a backlog. In the last it comes, it's piled up, and the next one goes. So now you can say how it is happening. So one side you have all bad karma, and one side you have all good karma. Doesn't mean that all the bad karmas execute one after the other, and when it is finished, then the good karma starts. Not like that. It is a mixture of things. This is the logic, this is the algorithm, and this is everything behind the theory of this soul. Okay, so this we have to somehow crack it down if possible. It's not going to be an easy one if possible. So it's a mixture of both. It cannot be complete bad karma is getting executed. Yes, done, everything is clean, then I will move to the, no, nothing like that. It is a mixture of both, and you have to find a way how it is working. That is one. And one more thing, any action or any reaction or any event or anything is happening is based out of a reason, and it is a continuous reason actually. So never ever think that certain things happen without any logical reason, because there is no point in doing anything without logic. No, because we didn't desire to come into this world. We are pushed into this world by the nature, right? So everything is based out of logic, everything is based out of the formulae, and that is how we have to see it actually. So what is the purpose of the soul? The purpose of the soul is that the soul should not carry any information initially. In the beginning, it should be what I would say, that it should be all the bad deeds, whatever it is there, assuming that all the bad deeds are vanished and you have only one, only the good deeds or whatever it is in the data of your soul. It doesn't mean that it will go to the next level, because soul doesn't need any information whether it's good or bad. It should be pure. It should be pure without any data, then it progresses to the next level. Okay, so as I said earlier, any action will have a equal reaction, right? For this, I would say an example. Assuming that there are two twins, small kids, and there are two thieves or two murderers, okay, having similar nature and similar karmic background. So one person kills one of the small kid, the other person kills the other small kid. But after death, these kids, they go to the next level, and if they are asked, both of the kids, these two guys have killed each one of you, so what do you want to do? The first kid says, I suffered a lot of pain, so he has to be punished 1,000 times more than how much I suffered. The first kid says. The first twin says. The second one says, uh, anything, anyway, it has happened, is happened. So nothing wrong. Now, anyway, we cannot change anything. Just to forgive him. But nature doesn't forgive both of them. Okay. Nature is not a emotional or a sensitive thing, or listening to thing. It's just a formula. Is just a formula. X plus Y is equal to Z. That's all. Nature doesn't have anybody, anything, or anybody who can just change the formula. If anybody tries to change that formula, the entire matrix, the connection, and everything will get changed, and it's chaos, and the universe or whatever is doesn't exist. So what I am saying is that whatever based out of the nature, what is the basic natural law, abide by that and go. And don't just think that I can go to the supernatural through this mean and that mean, or any mean, or whatever it is, because supernatural is also bound to the law of the nature. This is my second part, and thanks for watching. Appreciate you watching. I'll come up with further videos in my next part. But before that, I would say that the part 1 and part 2, as promised, I will put it, the next video will be in Tamil. I will put it for my Tamil audience. Thanks for watching. Thank you once again.